forget to like, share, and subscribe. If y'all don't pick my sign up. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time visiting the channel, hello, and welcome. I am a reaction channel, and I do reactions on pretty much whatever I want to do a reaction on. But I do reactions mostly, well, sometimes, in the mukbang sector. And so some of you already know I have been doing commentary on Llips, may he rest in peace, and the situation that happened that ended his life. And so today is another day of an update from production. A few people have asked me if I spoke to production, if I know how he's doing. And I do reach out to him occasionally and just send him like positive messages, or, you know, send a message that maybe someone asked me to send him. Stuff like that. I mean, I don't talk to him all the time through the jail app. But, you know, when I want to, you know, I'll reach out to him. Now, for some people, you know, they have their own, you know, way of thinking about that situation. And, you know, they have their own mindset when it comes to what happens to production. And that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. I just ask people to be respectful, you know, on what my opinion is and what my thought process is. And so that's why I'm sharing this with the people who do want to know kind of where he is, what his mindset is, how he's dealing and coping, you know, with where he is right now. So this is the last correspondence that I sent to him. I think this was last week. And so I do send him like scriptures, and I actually got that idea came from a subscriber who asked me to send him a scripture, and I've done that before. So I just sent him a scripture, and then I just reminded him that people are supporting him, and I know other people have reached out and are reaching out to him and giving him support. You may not everybody may agree with that, and that's fine. You have the right to your own opinion, but there are people, you know, that still love and care about production and have the understanding that what happened was a horrible situation that we wouldn't wish on our worst enemy, that something like this would end up happening. But you know, he did respond, I think, the next day to my email. And I did block out something in there, which has nothing to do with the case, but not everything is for public, especially because people have so many opinions about what happened and, you know, my commentary. And so I don't want to give anybody, you know, the opportunity to really take something that they may not understand and take it in a direction that is not fair to me or to him. And so he did respond back, and this is his response back. And this is really, in my opinion, for the subscribers to let them know how he is today. Now, we know our feelings change every day. You could ask me today how I'm feeling. I could say I'm feeling great. You can ask me next week and I could say I'm feeling horrible. When you're dealing with trauma and tragedy, especially in grief and death, if you've ever dealt with that, you know that some days are good days, some days are bad days. And so at the time of his response back to me, this was where he was as far as his feelings. So here's part of his response back to my questions and just sending over the support to him. He just said he was in good spirits, and the day that he sent that, he was in good spirits. And if you've ever dealt with grief and tragedy and loss, You know, some days you're good and some days you're not. On this particular day, he was good. And I think that's great that, you still have a sense of hope. You still have a sense of, you know, life, because this is probably the worst thing that could happen to anybody and any of us. So for those people who do care and want to know where how he's doing, how he's feeling on that particular day, he was in good spirits. So I would just say, we're going to continue to keep him production lifted up in prayer. If you support him, you great. If you don't, that's your choice. But thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Guess what? I got a sale with me. And hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And hit that little bell.
Subscribe. Say subscribe to Psychology Eats.
Subscribe to Cowboy Eats.
Not Cowboy.